Welcome to Post Game Podcast. I'm your host, June. I got my boy B Foster and
You're now.
oops, wrong one.
It's B Foster and June on Post Game Podcast for your Detroit Pistons talk.
Hey man, it's been a while, man. It's been a while. I gotta shake the rust off. I'm hitting wrong buttons and stuff. Before we get started, though, I want to remind everyone to subscribe to Bleachers and Speakers on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to Bleachers and Speakers on YouTube. I don't know what the subscriber count is anymore, Foster, but I think the goal is 400 by summer. So we still got to get people to subscribe. Make sure you like, share, comment, do all that stuff. Tell a friend, do all of that stuff, man. Check us out. We're still going strong. Foster is going live and doing shows way more than I am. I kind of fell off, and it's not due to a lack of passion or anything else. It's just a work schedule. And my boy is in the building already. That's my dog. Hey man, Tim is like a loyal watcher. We appreciate this guy, man.
Crawl up.
What up, man? What up, man? Boss, man, it's been a while, man. How you been?
I'm good. Been busy.
Last time I checked, you were in Lakeland, Florida. You know, you're checking out the Tigers and stuff. Slow start. I know Coach is ready to fire Hinge right now.
Oh, wait, why? Just wait till Sunday. Sunday.
Oh, okay. And we're for in the corner of the Copa, so then that can be found on Bleachers and Speakers YouTube channel. That's Tigers Talk with Foster and Coach. Tigers started off a little slow, so you guys got to make sure you pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on, man. Happy Friday to everyone. Happy Friday, everyone. It's going to be a good Friday. It's raining here in Detroit, man. Foss, you got plans for the game tonight, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to stop raining around noon.
Yeah, it ain't gonna rain all day.
But yeah, it's one of those where they were gifted to me, so I'm gonna try to make the best of it.
You get a lot of gifts, bro.
Not many.
That was a delayed reaction, so you know, hey, it is what it is, man. You know, your boy, not only am I back, Cade is back, bro. Cade is back. We weathered the storm. Well, we had 9 games without him, 8 games, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
I think it was 8, and I think we went 6-2 without.
We lost 2, whatever it was.
Both games were overtime games. I think it was Atlanta and Oklahoma City.
OKC took OKC to the brink.
Yeah, so it was, and I think they were both overtime games, I believe. If not, I know that they were both close. I know the OKC game was an overtime game.
Yeah, Atlanta was too. That was the one where Tobias sent us to overtime.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are 2 hot teams right there. I mean, OKC's been hot all year, and Atlanta has been probably the hottest team. Honestly.
Yeah, and then when you play those type of games and you take them to overtime without two of your stars, because Stewart didn't play in neither one of those games.
I don't think Duran played against OKC. We were really shorthanded against OKC. I can't remember who was out, but
I think Duran did play.
Maybe it was somebody else or something, but yeah.
But I do know that there was no Cade and Stewart.
Oh no, for sure.
And that's a different dynamic playing the Pistons. Tim said Pistons going to make the playoffs. We're going to be the number 1 seed in the playoffs in the Eastern Conference, sir. It's a long way from 14-68. I'll tell you that.
and Paul Reed started that game. Duran did not play.
Duran did not play versus OKC. Wow.
Kevin Huerter started. He played 38 minutes in that game. So we were. Oh yeah, Robinson. Yeah, Robinson, Duran, Cade, Stewart.
Oh,
yeah,
that's 4 starters. Well, not Stewart, but that's 3 starters and the 5th man. 6 men. Yeah, I mean,
we were real. I just remember us being really like we knew Cade and Stewart were gonna play. That was a given, but yeah.
yeah, Tim doesn't watch the NBA. So
Oh,
he
okay.
wasn't being trying to be funny. That's why I said what I said, Tim. I know you don't pay attention to the NBA no more, but we've things have changed over the past couple of years, man. Things have changed. We Pistons are the number 1 seed. We have 58 wins. We have 2 more games left. We have a chance to win 60 games.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Crazy. When you really think about it, it's crazy.
Now, Foss, I'm gonna tell you, Cade is back. Do you rest Cade for these 2 games? Or do you try to get his win back?
I mean, I like how they played it. I like how they played it in the last game where
How'd he do? How'd he do the last game?
It was good. I think he had double digits, but it wasn't a lot of points.
It was 13-10, I believe.
Don't he had double digit assists, not a lot of points, but you could tell he was coasting. They didn't play him a lot in the early on, but I think it's necessary. He's missed the last 8 games. He's had plenty of time to rest. So I mean, there's no reason to worry about you might as well play him, but I just wouldn't play him.
I think you play him to get his stamina, his win, his playing rhythm back.
Yeah,
because you've already sat him. If you was going to sit him, he wouldn't have played the other day.
What's the point of playing him at all? Yeah.
Yeah, he could have sat. These are games that are not needed. They clinched last week, so it's like these are games that are just you're going into the playoffs, and hopefully you're going in there on a good note. And the last thing you would want to do is risk further injury to Cade or anything else. So, but you play him a little bit, give him some, let him get in the rhythm. But I think the Pistons will be back to full strength by the time playoff starts.
Yeah.
And Foster, I think this year we get past the first round, and I think we get to the Eastern Conference Championship. Now that's going to be a tough feat, but I think we're more than good enough.
Yeah.
Do you have any concerns after the first round or in the first round? Do you have any concerns in the playoffs? I know you do, and this is I know you do.
Yeah, I mean, I can't just say without a shadow of a doubt that we're just going to run through everybody and get to the NBA Finals.
No,
because we still got to get out of the first round for the first time in a while. So as far as specific concerns, I think any concerns that I might have had are gone now that I've watched the team play as well as they have without their best player. The fact that we've been able to manufacture 100 plus points without Cade Cunningham, with the likes of Dennis Jenkins and Duncan Robinson, and the fact that we were able to do that gives me a lot of confidence, and that's against top competition. We played against some pretty good teams, the Lakers and Hawks and OKC and a bunch of other good teams. So, but yeah, I think that the way that Dern has stepped up as a second option and him really asserting his dominance on the entire league is going to be a big factor in the finals. I mean, the big factor in the playoffs, knowing that, we know we're going to get out of Cade Cunningham, but you now have to contend with Jalen Dern as a bona fide, 1A option. I mean, because he was the number 1 option.
You mean he's more than a rim runner?
Way more than a rim runner. But even then, you can't stop him down there.
Tools. I don't give a damn. I ain't get him.
Yeah.
So it's not like if he's if you think he's not capable of scoring or doing anything else,
what you gonna do?
why aren't you stopping what he can do?
Right.
If you know he can't do anything else, why are you stopping what he can do? That's because he has a repertoire. I mean, he has. We've watched the progression. Me and you have personally watched this man from the time he was a rookie until now, and seen his game progress. And we know what he can do as far as going to the rack, as far as an outside shot. He just doesn't have to, but he can.
Yeah.
So.
And the nice thing, granted, we were playing the Bucks yesterday or whatever 2 days ago. You see how the floor opens right back up when Cade has the ball. Duncan Robinson had a really good game. The shooting has really improved. Even without Cade, you see the free throw numbers at the end of the game. You see 80 and 90%. There was parts of the middle of the year, but we could not hit free throws to save our lives. So.
Man, we was like 70%, like a low 70% as a whole, with Cade shooting 80-something%. And and Duran showing a high percentage, but as a team, we were low.
Yeah.
Man, it was bad. It was scary. Like, man, we got to fix this because, man, all they got to do is like. But one person who has been kind of steady is Duran, though, and that was the one person I was worried about last year and the year before because he couldn't hit a free throw. He wasn't consistent, but he's gotten better. You noted earlier in the year that the fact that he's gotten better at free throw shows he has a shooting touch. Remember, we used to have those discussions with Rick and them, and like, hey man, this guy's hitting his free throws. It's not like he has a lack of touch, so.
And so last game, 90% from the free throw line as a team.
Well, he welcomes you know how people can't shoot free throws, they get fouled and they get mad.
Yeah.
He's looking to draw fouls. This is how confident he is now. We're going to take a quick break, Foster, and when we come back, I want to ask you about a certain player because a lot of people kind of shunned on him once. Well, I don't want to give it away, but we'll talk about it. Let me find this, and make sure y'all subscribe to Bleachers Speakers on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to Corner to Copa, and make sure you subscribe to Midwest Ciphers. We got to get busy on that too, Foster. Midwest Ciphers. There was a transaction made, Foster, a few weeks ago. And me personally, it was bittersweet. It was bittersweet. The Pistons traded Jaden Ivey, and in return, we got Kevin Huerter. And I didn't want to, as much as I knew the business and knew that was going to happen when Jaden Ivey got traded, I was like, oh man, damn. But we knew it was coming. We've been saying this for 2 years. Like, it's time, it's getting there. Last year before he broke his leg, it was like, this is a make or break year for him. Correct? This is the things that we and you were saying.
No pun intended. Jeez.
And then he gets traded and he goes to a division foe, which I was totally against. Like, don't send him to the Bulls. Then we get Kevin Huerter, who I've known since he played at Maryland, and I've known him as a scorer, a pure shooter, someone that can put the ball on the floor, big guard, big guard, small forward, and he's having not one of his best years from three-point line. And it seems like certain teams get those kind of players, and they frown upon them. Like, Why he's having a horrible shooting year. He's not shooting like he used to. Then he got here and played a couple games, and it looked like that was going to continue. But he's heating up, Foster. He's heating up. Like he's getting his confidence back. And you pointed out something to me, and I started watching. You said he's a great passer, and he doesn't have to settle for the three. He can go to the rack. So, Foster, take me back in your mind when you first saw Herter play for the Pistons, the first few games, and what were you thinking? And how do you feel now?
I feel like he was trying to get acclimated. I feel like when you come out, when you've been playing for a non-competitive team and then you get to a playoff team, I feel like in your mind, you're like, I don't want to come in and make any waves. I don't want to mess things up. And you could see the lack of confidence in him. And, a shooter, if you're second guessing yourself, it's going to show. And, like you said, when he came out of Maryland, he was a scorer, he was a shooter. And early in his career, he was around that 40% from three. Since then, he's, fallen down considerably. Even now, he doesn't have great three-point shooting numbers, but he's found other ways to be effective. He's been playing good defense. He's been getting the passing lane. He's just been making the right plays. And, with Cade out, he's got an opportunity to start some games. He's got an opportunity to play more minutes and get acclimated. And I think at this point, we all want to see him get rotational minutes in the playoffs, especially because he's a better defensive option than Duncan Robinson. So when you need a better option, to defend on the perimeter, he can be your guy. And the confidence is there. You're seeing more and more often. You're seeing more and more him just playing more free, and he's out there dunking the ball and making passes and doing reverse layups. I mean, this guy is 6'6". This guy is 6'6" with a 6'8" wingspan. So he's not a little guy out there. And I think that a lot of people were apprehensive about the Jaden Ivey situation. Probably not so much now, but I think that they've grown to appreciate what he brings to the basketball court. Because he's a vet. He's been in the league for 10 years? Or no. Some of these are doubled up because it's played on two teams in a year. He's been in the league for about 6-7 years. So.
Yeah, he can do some things, man. And I was always saying, like, when he first got here, you got to give him a chance. And things, shooters shoot, and shooters shoot their way out of slumps. And I think if you get a player like Kevin Huerter and you get into a playoff situation and he happens to shoot well and get hot, that confident rises, and that basket gets bigger. So one thing that Foster was fussing about, you might not have seen me, but me and Foster talk everyday sports. But I just don't have time. I just haven't had the time to be on the show. But we still talk, and we still talk sports and stuff like that. But one of the things that Foster was concerned about was three-point shooting. You know what I'm saying? And where we stood amongst the NBA league, amongst the NBA in comparison. And so it was me, I was like, I ain't worried about it. But he had a legitimate point. Maybe I was being a homer at the time. But, we get another shooter like Herter, and he's not shooting well in the beginning. And everybody's like, I've seen, I pay attention to the groups and this, that, and other on Facebook, and they were just wiping Herter with the floor. They're talking different because of what happened with Ivy. Like, sometimes you got to let this stuff play out, man. Shooters have streaks, and he can get into the playoffs. Like, we're not dependent on Herter. We're not. If we can't get it done without Herter, we're not gonna get it done. So what he brings to the table, if he could get hot and bring something to the table, Pistons are going to be even that much better. So, who is looking well? That doesn't matter because we have to wait for the play-in stuff, right?
Yes.
I was looking at who would the Pistons be playing, but it would be one of three teams, correct? Or
It's funny because I struggle with the
no
it
clue.
was so much easier when the first 8
1 and 8.
teams got it.
When 1
Yeah.
and 8 played, it was simple.
So if we look at the standings right now, the 8th seed right now is the 76ers, which is interesting.
That would be a tough first series. But go ahead. But now who's 9 and 10?
The Hornets and Heat.
Yeah. Wow.
My preference would be the Magic, who are at 7 right now, with a 1-game lead over the 76ers. But it looks like Embiid just had surgery. So they didn't say out for the season, so I don't know what type of surgery it is, but
man, he's done. He's done.
For all intents and purposes, he's done. The Hornets, Hornets been hot, and the Heat are always kind of tough. But Magic. Yeah, it's confusing. I don't know how. So 7 plays. So what? 7 plays 10.
I don't know how. Don't give me the line, bro.
All right. So hold on. Let me pull up.
Because you know what I'm gonna tell you like this, Foster. The Pistons have never been in a play-in situation.
Right. We never even been. Even when we were mediocre, we were
either in or we were.
So I think the way it works is 7 plays 10, 8 plays 9. If 7 beats 10, they're in. But if they lose the 10, I think they get another opportunity. Let me see if I can.
It's something like that.
Because some teams have to play twice.
10 has a chance to get into the playoffs. I don't think 7 loses a chance to get out.
All right, game 1, 7-8. Oh, it's a 7-8. Host the 8. The winner secures 7. Okay. Game 2, 9-10. 9 hosts 10. Advances to game 3. The loser is eliminated. Game 3. Do you understand?
I don't even want to, man.
The loser of game 1 hosts the winner of game 2. The loser of game 1, so that could be the 7th seed, plays host to the winner of game 2, which is 9 and 10. Oh, okay. So 7 and 8 play first. So 7 and 8 can jump.
I got a headache.
I understand it. I just don't feel like painting the picture with the standings. So we could literally face any of the 7 through 10. But I would say my preference would be Heat always play us tough. The last time we played the Heat, they killed us. The Magic, we've been whooping on the Magic. Tobias and Banchero, like Tobias has had the upper hand of the young dude. 76ers could be tough because they got Paul George, they got Edgecombe, they got Maxey. I think we just played them. We played them in Philly and whooped on them.
Whooped on them without Cade.
Right. Without Stu, without Cade. The only team that and before the season is up, we I think it's the last game of the season. We play Charlotte again, the team that got Duren and Stewart all suspended. Somebody posted online, I won't take credit for this, but they said, please, part-time Paul. Hey, Paul played like a full-time player. But and he got the love in Philly.
I think we're good against Philly Philly too, man. Like,
especially with Tobias and B-Ball Paul playing with a chip on their shoulders, they always play well against Philly.
And Tobias been lighting Philly up.
Yeah.
It was booing last game, and he was
Personal.
getting busy.
But yeah, yeah. That would be a good game to sit Stu and Duran to not have to not play against the Hornets, because it's something. I mean, I don't think anything would go down, but why risk it, right?
Yeah. Why?
Yeah. You said what?
I said, why risk it?
Yeah.
And we play Charlotte today.
Oh, that's today. Okay, so the last game is what's the last game against? Oh, it's against Indiana or something.
Indiana.
Yeah, it's Indiana.
Somebody not good, but if you look at it though, Charlotte they're trying to play to get to the AFC. They have everything to play for.
Oh, and they're tied with Philly, so yeah.
They have everything to play for. The higher they go up, they're in the 9th seed now. So
it's crazy how it seems like they've been playing so well, but yet they're in the 9th seed. Like, it's weird. Very inconsistent, obviously, because they're a little above 500. But
I gotta agree, MSU Detroit fan. We're gonna send the crews to play Indy for that game. Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't matter even if we did lose to Indiana.
Yeah. I mean, for all it's worth, do you really trip over the fact that you won 58 games or 60? Do you really go all out to get 60 games? Like, what does that mean in the landscape of things? You already clinched the number one seed. Do you play all your starters to win these next 2 games? I think you play Cade a little bit just to keep him in rhythm. But as far as you're going to see a lot of bench players and stuff like that. You're going to see a lot of people that don't play a lot of minutes play a lot of minutes these next 2 games.
It's funny because a lot of these guys been playing all year, man. Like,
the bench is so deep, but I think you see a lot of Sasser.
There you go.
You would have seen Clintman.
Oh man,
he didn't make the cut.
Hey, I feel like that's something that we've been alluding to.
I mean, you said it like we knew it was going to happen. I just thought they would trade him and get something for him, but
trade him.
But that's another thing, Foster. I don't think you could have got anything for him.
Nah.
You have to be doing, you have to be, I mean, not to crap on the guy, but you got to have, you got to bring some value to get something in return. And,
he just never developed. He had a good summer league.
Mm-hmm.
And then, because he came out with what? Asar? Ivy?
I don't remember.
I think he came out with Ivy.
I think he came out with Hustle Man. That's what I think.
Well, Holland.
Yeah, that's what I believe. Not
Holland.
We'll look that up. We'll check it out. MSU Detroit fan said, I said the other day we probably can rest Duncan, Arthur, and Tobias. Uncle Tobias is definitely resting in these last 2 games. Duran plays to get his award stats, and Cade plays to make sure there isn't rust. I kind of agree with all that. I kind of agree. I think you're gonna see more Herter. I think you're gonna see more Sasser. You may not see Arthur. You're gonna see Tulo Smith.
Yeah, the brand new 2-year deal.
Yeah,
do you think that because someone threw it out there, do you think that has any bearing on whether or not we're going to keep Paul Reed around?
You're going to see Paul Reed. Yeah, I think you're going to keep Paul Reed. I think Paul Reed stays around.
So you don't think that the Tolu Smith situation affects that?
No. I think
I hope not, because I don't see how that correlates.
I think when you got rid of Bobby Clipman, you had to pull somebody.
Yeah.
Paul Reed, man, when he's one of those guys don't complain. Call this number. He steps up.
Yeah.
You need those. You MSU Detroit fans said run out Ron, Sasser, Green, Herder, and Reed basically for these last two. Pretty much. You get them some tick. And see how they go in game situations. Well, not game situations because they've been playing. The Pistons have played pretty deep all season, so this is an opportunity for them to get major minutes and see how they do. No pressure.
We saw Wendell Moore in in the last game. I noticed that Herder didn't play. He got a rest day or something because he didn't play.
Why is my boss texting me? Okay. I'm off today, sir. Oh, that's good news, though. Okay. So are you cool with it as it stands? Pistons being 58-24. Let's say they don't win another game these last two games. Now, I've heard some chatter like, let's win 60. I don't think it's that important. You won the East. Nobody said we would win the East at the beginning of the season. I personally said we were going to be fourth or fifth. Hopefully, we'll get into that third slot at the beginning of the season because I figured it's going to be Knicks. In my mind, it was Cavs, Knicks, and hopefully we can be three. You know what I'm saying? I didn't count out the Raptors, so I said, it's going to be between us and the Raptors at 3 and 4. And the Hawks had a couple of pick up, and I thought they were going to be up there. So I never would imagine us winning the Eastern Conference. We haven't won the Eastern Conference since 2005 in the regular season?
Yeah, probably.
2006, something like that. So, yeah,
it's a long time ago. Damn.
Long time. It's been a long time. Long time. Well, Foster, we can put a bow on this. It's been great to be back today. I just sent my boss a text, a link to the show. And hopefully he's watching by now. And I just want to say, because of work, I haven't been able to do what I love here.
Hey. Send a little message through the.
It would be nice to get off at 4 some days, Just saying. Anyway, Foster, you want to put a bow on this so we can get out of here? We do have a Lions show. We're gonna finish up this show. We're gonna take a quick 20-minute break, 30-minute break. I know we have it scheduled for noon, but we could probably get it done before then, Foster. And but we do have a Bleachers to Speakers show where we'll be talking about Detroit Lions after this show. So, Foster, you can put a bow on this so we can get out of here.
Yeah, great show. This is our last, full show before the regular season before the postseason starts. Let's just get out of the regular season healthy. 60 games would be a nice little milestone to hit, but not hell bent on making that happen regardless. Let's keep the guys out of trouble because we all know that Isaiah Stewart and Miles Bridges. We all know Miles Bridges is playing today. So that should be interesting, but look forward to covering the team for a nice long while in the within the postseason. So we'll see how the play-in plays out, and regardless of who it is, we're gonna get it done.
Yeah, I'm going to pay attention to the play-in, and this year I vowed to learn how it goes. Because
we did a quick run through on air, but it's kind of confusing.
I have to see it to to actually understand it. Like I can read it and be like, okay. Thanks, Tim. Thanks.
I think I get it though. The 7 and 8 seeds, because they are technically in the playoffs, they get 2 shots at remaining in the playoffs. If you win the first time,
it's just a position battle for them, I believe, right?
But if you lose, I think if they lose twice.
No, I'm just saying like let's say 7 and 8 plays, and let's say 8 wins. So 8 moves up, 7 will play. It's just a position battle for them. And then if they lose again, they're out, and that 10th seed gets in.
I see what you're saying. The first game is a position battle. I got you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's confusing, but I kind of get it. I gotta see how it plays out. But when you're the first seed, you really don't worry about type things.
A couple teams don't have to worry about it, but yeah.
Scrap to get in with the big fellas,
The peasants fighting now.
The peasants. It's been great. Make sure you subscribe to Bleachers and Speakers on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to Midwest Ciphers. Make sure you subscribe to Corner to Copa. If you don't do anything, subscribe to Corner to Copa, because Coach is going to be on fire. What is the Tigers' record right now?
I think we're like 4-9.
Whoo!
Lost 5 in a row. Yeah. We were 4-4, and we've lost. We got swept by the Minnesota Twins.
Oh, Dave is going to talk crazy to you.
Yeah.
Whoo! 5 in a row? That hasn't happened in a couple of years.
I want to say last September that we might have lost 5 in a row. We were real bad in September last year.
Okay. Well, shake it off, fellas. Let's get back to it, man. Subscribe to Bleachers to Speakers on YouTube.